You're a monster.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in a feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the car dealer. My whole squad's in here walking around the party, a cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby the.
The iPad has a bunch of ways to getting around the OS. Some of it is really obvious and some of it is less obvious and some of it is outright hidden. So in this video I wanted to show you my favorite tips and tricks to completely speed up your iPad use. Actually I have another video of iPad use in my channel, so go and see if you like to make most of your iPad. Okay, first of all let me tell you about my setup. This is my iPad Pro. Not M4, not M3, not even M2. This is my iPad M1 Pro, which I think I have it about 3 or 4 years. Honestly, this is the device I use the most throughout the day. The reason I never upgrade this one to an M4 or M3 iPad is this is still really powerful for my work. I never seen any kind of lag or bugs per these 3 or 4 years are using this, considering that I use this one for editing heavy video projects, editing photos, for games, social medias or any kind of uses per day, but still make me satisfied. So yeah, God bless Steve Jobs. Let's go for the tricks. So first of all, you've got an Apple Pencil. Just tap when the screen is locked and you can immediately start writing a note on the iPad, and then it will be saved into notes for use later. Sticking with pencil tips, you can get actually 2 options here on any screen you are on with the iPad. If you swipe up from the bottom right, this will engage a quick note and you can write in here whatever you need to. And if you are on an internet page or something like that, you can also insert the link, which is really useful. Alternatively, if you swipe up from the bottom left, this will take a screenshot immediately and put you into a markup mode. I actually use this one a lot and it's really useful. You can do it and write whatever you need on here and then share immediately from this shit. Super useful. Staying with notes for this next one. This is one of my favorites. If you have notes open next to something else, you don't need actually hit copy and paste to get text into it. You can just highlight it and then drag it into your note file and it will just appear. And not only will it do that, but it will also bring over all of the links. And you can do same with an image. You can just highlight the image and drag it over. There is no need to use copy and paste. Jumping over the home screen now, and if you long press for that, you can have a quick action for it. So in Gmail, for example, if you long press, you can go straight into that or composing an email. Or if you try it on Spotify, you can go straight to an album or a playlist that you are listening to. And in things like notes, you can go straight to scanning the documents or making something new there. This also translates to the control center. So if you swipe down from the top right, you can hold your finger on any of the options to get more options. So if you long press the torch, for example, you can adjust the brightness or something like that. And if you long press into Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, you can select different devices, which again really useful if you are trying to be quick. Let's talk about some gesture now, cause this can really speed up your workflow massively. My favorite of all of this is using 3 finger for copy and pasting. This is really useful. If you highlight text or an image and pinch in 3 fingers, it will copy and then you can move to somewhere else on the iPad. And pinch outwards with 3 fingers and it will paste. This could be much useful, especially if you are trying to be quick. And it also translates back to your iPhone as well. So if your iPhone linked to your iPad on the same Wi-Fi, you can pinch out on your iPhone and it will paste there, and completely vice versa. So you can do this on your iPhone and it will paste back on your iPad. Crazy useful, one of my favorite ones. Sticking with our fingers for now. If you use 4 fingers on your iPad and swipe left or right, it will switch app, which again speed up things massively. You can also pinch outwards with 4 fingers and that will take you back to your home screen regardless where you are. And this last one, which is a little bit trickier to do, if you pinch in halfway with 4 fingers, it will open up the app switcher so we can jump to somewhere else completely. If you can get used to those gestures, it can speed up your workflow massively. I always try and use them all the time. Also, if you are using your iPad with a keyboard that has a trackpad, all of these gestures work on there, but you just need use 1 finger less. so it's 3 finger rather than 4. Okay, this one is new to me and it's quite interesting one. If you triple press your power button, you can engage a function through the accessibility menu. For me it's engaged with background sounds, so when I triple press I get this nice kind of ocean sound when I just want to get on with work and doesn't want to pick any music. You can set this in the host of other things in the triple press menu, which is in the accessibility settings. So this next one is one I use all the time, and it's using a spotlight to search your iPad for absolutely anything, rather than kind of browse around and find an app or try and web search. Something pretty especially what you can do is just drag down with one finger on your home screen. It will engage a spotlight search that you can type in whatever you are after. And usually if you press enter, it will take you exactly where you need to go. For example, if you're looking for an app, if you just type in the first couple letter and hit enter, it will take you there. And if you want to search in the web for something, you can type in the search and hit enter and it will bring you straight to the Safari. Or if you just want to do some simple conversations or you can type in there and it will give you your answer. Okay, let's talk about using a keyboard, because there is a bunch of shortcuts here which really help you out. If you press Command and H, it will take you to your home screen directly from where you are. If you press Command Shift and 3, you will take a screenshot of your iPad. If you press Command Shift and 4, it will take a screenshot of your iPad but also launch directly into markup mode. So you can then use your Apple Pencil to mark something up and share it. And finally, Command and the space will take you into the spotlight search, which again is another useful tool itself. Okay, for this next few tips you have to do a little bit of setup to get them working actually, but they are well worth in the long run. So first and super useful one is text replacement. It basically allows you to type a couple of letters and it will replace the text with something longer or more useful. I often find myself typing my address over and over. So if I type in RDSS, the iPad will type out my entire address. To get this set up, go to Setting, General, and then Keyboard, and then text replacement, and you can hit plus button and add as many as you like. This is definitely one of the biggest time savers for me. This next one I really like. If you use split screen apps rather than opening one and then dragging the other to the other side of the screen, you can actually set up a shortcut which does it automatically for you. For example, I open Google Doc and YouTube all the time next to each other when I'm writing. So I have this icon which lets me open both with one tap, and I also have one for research too, and they are both really useful. And if you want to get this set up, head into shortcuts, tap new shortcut and type in split view apps, then add the two apps you want to open up together, give it a name by tapping at the top left, and then at the top right hit the share button and add it to your home screen, and it will open up those two apps together at once. It's saving you lots of time in the long run. This also works on your Stage Manager on your iPad if you do use that too, but I don't find it quite as useful there. You can also do something similar for the slide over apps, which I found really useful, cause I often put loads of apps into a slide over, but the shortcuts just doesn't work right now. You can set it up initially and engage it from shortcuts menu, but then if you try and open this up in any other ways on the iPad, it just doesn't work. I think it's a bug, but if anyone got any information of how to get that working or knows anyone, just let me know in the comments below. The final thing which speed up your workflow massively on the iPad is having different screens for different tasks. I have a full video that's how I have this set up, so if you need it, just go to channel and check it out. But this little widget on my home screen lets me switch the iPad into a different modes depending on what I want to do. I have one for productivity when I need to get work done, one for gaming when I just want to chill out, and one for when I plugged my iPad into an external monitor for better control. This is one of the best things I've ever done with my iPad in terms of speeding things up and just getting more productive with it, and I recommended doing something similar. And that's it. These are some of my favorite iPad tricks that can really speed things up and make your iPad feel way more powerful. If you found something new or useful here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more cool tips like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.